it is on Valentine's Day. Chris True, who books all this stuff, he knew I would have jokes for tonight, and he knew I'd be available on Valentine's Day because he heard my material. So, yeah, and thanks to whoever made all these people run away. Wonderful. This is like Thanksgiving. The leftovers are the more delicious part, if I'm being honest. Yes, beautiful. How's everyone's New Year's resolution going? Really good? Yes, yes. As a New Orleans resident, my New Year's resolution was to survive to January 2nd. Pretty proud of myself. Not gonna lie, it's the same goal in the last 8 years. I've lived here for 8 years. Enjoy the city is what I'm saying. They have like diamond encrusted bulletproof vests, some with glitter on them, whatever works for you. It's good for me. I mean, the thing was Valentine's Day, it's like you see all these advertisements for like gyms and stuff like that, and then in February you see all these advertisements for like, you know, Kiss Begins with K, that kind of thing. They never mention that like Kill the Kids in the Kitchen with a Knife also is a bunch of K's as well. That's how most marriages end up, you know, but you know, don't watch the news, don't worry about that. But I think like a lot of very unoriginal men propose to their very unoriginal fiancés on Valentine's Day because they want to have something else to remember and only one gift to worry about from that point on. But my thing is like if you're gonna propose on a holiday, why would you pick Valentine's Day? There is already the best holiday for proposals. It's called April 1st, you guys. It's beautiful because you're just like, will you? Oh no! Oh, I was tying my shoe. just give me a second. Of course, it's too soon. You've been unemployed how long? I've been supporting you. You've been living with me. I worked to your stupid aunt's approval on Thanksgiving. Fuck! I mean, I love you. Love you. Okay, thank you. And it's weird because like now the Super Bowl, all that stuff is going to take place around the same time as Valentine's Day. So now it just seems like negotiating. You know, it's like, hey, you're not gonna forget about the whole like bouquet and dinner, right? Because remember that time 3 fucking days ago when a bunch of Neanderthals showed up to this house and I had to feed all these people? Do I look like a fucking saint? I'm a Saints fan, bitch. Remember the flowers. What's weird is, first of all, I don't get football, American football especially, one because why do you have to be world champion, right? Like, let's be honest, no other country showed up. They're all American, you know? But like, does national champion, does that just like not sell t-shirts or bumper stickers nearly as well as like world champion? And then like the equivalent is like rugby, but those people are just like laughing at all over NFL. Because they're like, so you guys wear pads? It's cool. My sister's 13, she wears pads, so must be rough for you. And you still bleed? That's crazy. It's ridiculous. I don't get it. If you try to explain football to someone who really has like never seen it, doesn't understand it, you know, like someone like me, my friend's way of saying that I'm smart but also like don't understand society is by asking if I'm on the spectrum. So that's really nice of them to say that. Appreciate it. What I don't understand is like if you explain football to someone, right? It sounds like cosplay. You know what I mean? It's like, well, here's what happens. The Eagles, they go against the Falcons, right? And then like the Lions, they go against the Panthers. It's just like, okay, cool. And if it doesn't sound like cosplay, it sounds like role play. It's like, all right, I'm gonna be a cowboy, and I want you to dress up like a Viking. And I want us to face each other, and I want us to keep pushing against each other for like a little while, you know? But also, like, try explaining football to a kid, it just seems really unfair, right? Because, like, you have the Colts and the Broncos, basically the same fucking animal. That seems like a fair fight, right? You got all those birds, the fucking ravens and seagulls, Seahawks, whatever. That seems like a fair fight. But good lord, a bear versus a dolphin? Like, no wonder they haven't won a fucking Super Bowl. So unfair. And as a Floridian, that just seems really mean. My friends actually think that I'm gay solely on the fact that I do not like football. Okay? It's not the long hair, it's not the peeing sitting down, it's none of that. And it's not that I'm prettier than most of them or take more time to get ready than their girlfriends. It's not that. They think that I'm gay because I don't like football. So I finally had to sit down with them like, guys, let me just understand this real quick, okay? So, you think that I'm gay because I don't like to get together with men and then go to bars that are filled with men. Mm-hmm. And all those men are looking at TV screens of men? All right, and then the men in those TV screens, what are they? Oh, they're grabbing other men. And what do they want? Oh, their balls. They're grabbing other men in an attempt to get their balls. But it's fine, because they take it back every few minutes. Okay, all right. I haven't seen much football, but here's what I've heard so far. Super hetero phrases. You ready? Here we go. I've heard penetrating deep into the tight end. Nice. I've heard looking for a wide receiver. Whoa, buddy. Okay. Found a fullback. All right. I've watched a little bit. I've seen they celebrate by dancing, but not too long because that costs too much money. Like a late night strip club. Fuck that. All right. They congratulate each other by tapping each other on the ass. Remember, the pads, they hardly feel it, you know? They shower together, they get undressed together, they get dressed together. It's beautiful. That's great. I'm gay because I don't watch that. You know what? I'll be that gay guy watching women's beach volleyball because, you know, watching beautiful women do this with sand for 2 hours, super gay. Oh my God. Who the fuck would watch hot Brazilian women doing this for 2 hours? Why? No, you watch the guy on the horse. So a guy with a dick on top of a thing with a bigger dick than him. No, you watch that. That's good for you. Really hetero. I usually get a rounding applause when I do that joke. Joke wrote itself, if I'm being honest. Now look, if that is not hetero enough for you, there's a whole other version of this sport you can enjoy from the comfort of your home. It's a little thing we call fantasy football. Oh, fuck, my nipples are getting hard. Fantasy football. Now, how do you enjoy fantasy football? Well, you gotta know a lot more about those men. How tall is he? How much does he weigh? What schools did he go to? What's his favorite position? Oh God, how is he feeling emotionally and physically, like right now? What's his number again? What's his number? Okay. I need to know all that because it's gonna affect where I put him. You know, like, he might be like a top, right? Or like way down, like bottom. Fantasy. Yeah, fuck football, I don't watch it. You guys have been great, thank you. Give it up for Christopher Anthony, everyone.